killing us here, Annie. Everything I'm trying to achieve.
I was telling the truth.
But you're playing right into their hands. Can't you see that?
He lied about everything.
It doesn't matter. Annie, the only thing that matters in a courtroom is how it appears to a jury. All right?
Fine.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench? Thank you.
Annie, I can't tell you how comforting it is to see that you've really worked Josh out of your system.
What is it they say about the truth wins out?
Well, I definitely got the reaction out of Annie that I wanted, but...
What?
Well, just being up there talking about the time that you were gone, it's, I don't like going to that place. It's hard for me.
Your Honor, the people call Harley Spaulding.
Ben, if you cross-examine, be gentle.
I thought the idea was to get Annie home.
It is.
Well, then let me do my job. I happen to be very good at it. Now, if your daughter-in-law gives satisfactory responses, I won't have to rough her out. What would be the point of that?
Be gentle.
Mrs. Spaulding, what was your first encounter with Annie Dutton?
It was in a private psychiatric hospital. I was working undercover.
And you became her confidant, did you not?
Well, she trusted me enough to open herself up about Josh, her feelings towards him.
And what sort of feelings were they?
Obsessed.
Objection.
She was obsessed with him.
Sustained.
Thank you.
She said that she would do anything to get him back. That's a direct quote.
She would do anything, including murder.
And maybe get him tickets to the Final Four. This is ludicrous, Your Honor.
Mr. Warren, if you have an objection.
I have a strenuous objection to this reckless, if not criminal, speculation.
I'll withdraw the question.
Thank you.
Mrs. Spaulding, could you describe exactly what happened when Annie found out who you were?
She flew into a rage. She wanted to get revenge on me, and she did that by altering my chart, which was simple enough for her. She's a nurse. She had me injected with a hallucinogen.
Do we have any proof, Your Honor? And for the witness to throw out these accusations without proof, please.
Ms. Wolf, you will confine your witnesses to recounting the facts.
Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. What happened to you, Mrs. Spaulding?
Someone injected me with a drug.
And what was your reaction, if any?
I don't remember all of it. I tried to climb up through a skylight. I could have died. I might have if it hadn't been for my husband, Philip Spaulding.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Warren?
Just a second, Your Honor. Let me check my notes. Mrs. Spaulding, I must say I find this all very interesting. That when you were working undercover, trying to get information from Annie Dutton, you were working for the Springfield Police Department. Is that correct?
No, it isn't.
No? You weren't an officer of the law. I'll let the record reflect that the witness is shaking her head no. Well, who were you working for then?
Private clients?
Did you have a court order?
No.
So, in other words, you were working outside the law and, in fact, breaking it.
Technically, yes.
So who are you working for?
Well, I can't divulge that information.
Yes, you can, Mrs. Spaulding, and you will.
Josh and Reva.
A little louder, please.
Josh Lewis and Reva Shane.
Thank you, Mrs. Spaulding. I'm finished with this witness, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. I hope this didn't mess everything up.
No, you told the truth, Harley, and that's what we're here to do. Nail Annie with the truth. I mean, what more could you have said? And you know what? I need to talk to Frank a minute.
Sure.
You have a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
You see what Ben's doing up there.
it, aren't you?
I keep trying to tell you that my relationship with Annie was strictly professional. Reva, we were partners, okay? Cops.
Prepare, Elaine, just in case the question comes up.
Why would I tell her something that obviously would upset her? I mean, it's
All
probably not gonna
rise,
come
we're
up.
back in session.
So for your sake.
Court will come to order. Ms. Wolf, you may call your next witness.
Terry DeMarco.
How long is he driving?
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please be seated.
Welcome, Mr. Marco. Could you please tell the court how you came to meet Annie Dutton?
I was on vacation. I went to this resort. It was a very laid-back, very relaxed place. People there were all very friendly. It was the kind of place where everybody talked to everybody. Unfortunately, I ended up talking to Annie Dutton the first night I was there. I walked into a bar, and we were wearing the same dress. It was pretty embarrassing. But we struck up a conversation, and soon after that, a friendship. You know how women are, bond pretty quickly. So she and I spent a lot of time together, talking about everything, growing up, friendships, career, family. I came to trust her. I mean, I really trusted her. And then, I guess I had some kind of an accident. I don't really remember all of it. But I woke up in a hospital bed from a coma. And there was this woman leaning over me who had my face. She was evil. Purely evil. I could see that. She left me in a hospital bed in a coma for months to rot. She tried to separate me from my family, make them believe that I didn't love them anymore or wanted anything to do with them.
And who is this woman? Is she in this courtroom?
Yes, she is.
Could you point her out?
I really don't care to look at her.
Why not?
Because she took my face. And she stole my life.
Your Honor, I've stayed silent long enough.
And you will remain so, Mr. Warren. If that's an objection, you're overruled. Mr. Marco, please continue.
I don't really have anything else to say. She ruined my life, my reputation. I think it's probably fairly clear to everyone here what an awful individual she is. There's no place I can go and be alone. I'm hounded constantly by people who mistake me for her.
I know this is difficult for you, Miss DeMarco. But I'm afraid you'll have to look at Annie Dutton and make a positive identification.
How could you? Thought you were my friend. That's Annie Dutton sitting right there.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Warren?
No questions.
Court will take a brief recess.
All rise.
Ben. Listen, I want to ask you something. You know that material that you had this morning on cloning?
Yes.
Is that relevant to this case?
Why do you ask?
Well, I'm just curious.
What, is there something I should know?
You know, it's the secret witness is bothering me. If there's somebody close to the Lewises that could hurt them,
Blake.
you wouldn't let that happen, right?
Blake, you know I can't discuss my case here and now. It's not fair to my clients. It's not fair to me. Right?
I should have insisted you did not take this case when I had the chance.
I want you to remember one thing. I am doing this for both of us. All right?
Why is this happening, Rick?
I don't know. I'm going to do everything I can to find out, though.
Look, Michelle, you beat this before. You're going to beat it again. I know you will.
Sound like an old friend named Carlos.
A sus órdenes. Look, Rick, why don't we send her out to that specialist in California? The guy that operated on her before.
I don't think that's
What are you doing?
What the hell are you doing?
You don't know what she went through.
I know exactly what she went through. She told me everything. And what she wants, she'll get, because I'm taking care of her right now. Get your hands off my wife. Get the hell out of here.
That's enough.
Rick,
I'm her husband. I want you
husband.
both out of this hospital now.
Jesse.
That's enough.
Well, Mrs. Loudon is demanding to see you.
Oh, that's just what I need. Tell her I'll be right there. All right, here. Let's go. Huh? Both of you, let's go. Out. Come on. Out.
Can Drew stay, please? Can Drew stay?
All right, make it fast.
Tell me you're faking, Michelle, please.
Oh, God, isn't that obvious?
No, it's a great performance. It is. So this was the only thing you could do to keep him from going to the docks, right? Keep him from walking in that trap, right?
I don't know what else to do, Drew.
Well, I have one question then. What changed your mind about getting him busted, Michelle?
So I'm talking with his grandmother, and I keep seeing all these different signs of him, Drew. I can't do it. I can't go through with that.
That's great. That's great. So what are you gonna do?
Look here, Danny. Michelle made it quite clear to me that your marriage is real. She made it quite clear that what we had is over.
Yeah, but you're still here, Jesse. Why exactly is that?
Even though she's your wife, Danny, I found out that you had anything to do with what happened to me. You're gonna have all kinds of hell to pay for, Danny. I promise you that.